My name is Mark Taylor, and I was shot at Columbine High School in Littleton, Colorado. I believe that they did this because of the adverse reactions to the drug Luvox. I was shot outside the school. I was with 5 or 6 of my friends when it happened, and we were just sitting down talking. And about 10 minutes later, I got a shotgun in my leg, hit me in the leg, and then the killer went over and shot Rachel Scott. And he came back and shot me 5 or 6 more times in the chest.
I found a clinical study reported in the literature in which a child, while taking Prozac in a clinical trial, developed fantasies of murdering his classmates and being murdered by them. These fantasies and nightmares became so real that the child became confused about what reality was. Prozac is closely related to Luvox.
These are things that are discussed in the back pages of journals, periodicals, textbooks, and then when we see them on the news, we're somehow told that, well, these kids were bullied. It's because of the way that they were brought up. It's because of they didn't have self-esteem, or guns were readily available. The problem with that is we're not looking at what drove those children to pick up that gun, to decide that all of their classmates needed to be killed. And what we're seeing is a result of the administration of psychotropic drugs to children.
In Bowling for Columbine, we never really came up with the answer in terms of why this happened. I think we did a good job of exposing all the reasons that were given were a bunch of BS. You know, Marilyn Manson caused them to do it, this or that caused them to do it. And none of it really made any sense. That's why I believe there should be an investigation in terms of what pharmaceuticals, prescribed pharmaceuticals, these kids were on. How else do you explain 2 otherwise decent kids, very smart, no history of violence to other kids in the school? Why them? Why did this happen? And it demands an investigation.
The main problem with the psychiatric drugs is that they are pushed. People are pressured to take them. People are lied to about the hazards.
The Eli Lilly Corporation, a pharmaceutical company, for nearly 15 years covered up their own internal investigation that showed that anyone on Prozac is 12 times more likely to attempt suicide than those using other antidepressants. Not 12 times more than the average population, 12 times more than those already on other antidepressants. This is a criminal act, and I want to know why these criminals are still walking the streets.